Okie doke, let me see. Are we good on the mic? Yep, looks like it. Alrighty, here we go again. Let's have ourselves a little look-see. We are going to... Not the belt cluster. Going to... Why don't they show up, though? Ah. There we are. B7 is 1, and then B4, 5? B4. There. Matter of fact, I've been at B4 yesterday. I've done a quick mission here, and a quick mission here. Not to the least effort of Elite Dangerous for kicking me out. It even crashed my PC. I don't know what happened there. But I turned back on, everything was fine. So that's a W from my PC. Because this game sometimes just fucks up for no apparent reason. I don't know. If it does it again, that'll be the last time I play this game. Because I'm not gonna fucking risk my PC over some bullshit game. Because my PC was way too expensive, and there's other shit I can do. Other games I can play. I don't have to have a game that constantly crashes my PC. Despite me changing the settings. Yeah. Just a little quick rant to start off. You're on your last chance, Elite. You piece of shit. You're on your last chance. Because usually it runs fine, but sometimes it just doesn't. And it doesn't make sense, and I don't understand why. Right? Either way. Let me see. I have nothing here. No fines. That's good. That's a W. Definitely. Let's see. We're in Bowen Dock. Let's... Do we need fuel? We don't need fuel. We don't need fuel. We're only 428 light seconds to go. We can refuel later. That should be alright. Okay. Let me see. Let's just auto launch out of here.
Loading gear retracted.
Pad detached complete. Depart when ready, Commander.
Okay. Yeah, I could have probably launched out of here myself, but... Oh well. Still mass locked. Let's increase the throttle. Okay. Now we're not mass locked anymore. Okay. Let's just honk. For shits and giggles. Let's just honk the system. Okay. What's that one though? So I believe we gotta turn around? Oh, we gotta go there. Okay, so the plan is B7 first, one of the planetary bodies in this system. B7 first, Maeda's Manufacturings is on B7, and then B4. Why? Because let's bring up the left side system menu, I should say, and let's go to galaxy map. And why these specific two? Because that's where I docked yesterday. This is my current system, and it has its own planetary map. It has different planets. Let's view the system map. It's a little deeper. This is the main star, I guess. Got a cluster, a belt here, asteroid belt. Got fleet carriers. We got a non-landable planet. So this you cannot land on. Why? Because fuck you, you can't. Just, you know, just because. Okay, this is a gas giant, I believe it says. Does it show up here? Planetary information, yeah, hydrogen and helium. Yeah, okay, so this would be one of the gas giants. Why this? Why this not interesting? It has no locations, so it has no stations or hubs or anything like that. Because it's a gas giant, it doesn't have, you know, anything there. And it also has no features. So if it had biological here, then that would be interesting for me, for exploration. But it doesn't. There's nothing here except hydrogen and helium. So, what is interesting is any time that a planet, no matter how small they are, if they have this half shell right here, this half shell thingy, that means they are landable, apparently. And when they have these little bars right here, I can zoom in a little bit, zoom in a little bit more. When they have these bars right here, then that means that there are settlements or stations on that planet's surface. Okay, this half shell around it means they're landable. This full circle aura thing means that they have an atmosphere. So almost like an Earth-like planet. This would probably show up as an Earth-like planet. Not really. Well, suitable for water-based life, so kind of Earth-like. Okay. Oxygen 8.7%. Okay. But this also, despite being an Earth-like planet with an atmosphere, it doesn't seem to have features. It doesn't seem to have biological features. Can you see where this is going? Maybe? Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Up. This one, B3. What's this? It has 7 locations. Has lots of interesting resources here, maybe. So for mining this might be interesting, but it doesn't have features. Biological? None. We are looking for biological features because we're looking to do some exploration and some exobiology. B4. Let's have a look. B4. Aha! See? Aha! How the turntables. We have biological here apparently. At least one. At least one variant. At least one piece of biological features. So that's where we're going to go in a little bit. It is also landable, so that half shell again. Pretty good. It's actually here. You pointed at the wrong thing, you big dummy. Okay, B4. This is the one that has an atmosphere, which is, I guess, it's good. It is landable, and there's also already settlements or stations on it. So should we need to refuel or something, we could go there. Possibly, if they let us in. This one, same thing. It has an atmosphere. It is landable on the surface. And there's already settlements or stations there. And that's why these two will be interesting. This one has biological features, as it says here, in this planetary information. Yeah, that's the one. And then this one as well. That's where we're going. Also seems to have biological traces. So let's go. Let's have a look. See if we can pick up something. It should be pretty straightforward. I think if I find something to take samples on B7, I shouldn't be lingering around there. I shouldn't be dwelling around there any longer. I guess that will be the only biological thing. Then I can hop over to B4 and then maybe come back to this dock where we are currently. Let me see. But system map, please. Hello. This is where we are currently. This is where we were docked for the night. This is my current station, so to speak. And then we will go here, try and get a sample if we can. Then we will go here, try and get a sample if we can. And then we will likely go back. And then from here, pick another station or another system to go. I've identified another system on the map that is here. Indy, that's supposed to be the one. This one also seems to have 2 planets with some biological stuff. But that's for later. Let's finish these 2 things first. And have a go. Have ourselves a little look. Okay, can we do... Hello? Hello? Where are you? Where are you? Aha, there you are. Midas Manufacturings, and let's go. Super
Cannot
Cruise.
comply.
Oh, I got my hard points deployed. That's why. Oh, you big dummy. You didn't press X. Aha. See? Now we should be good. Super Cruise, please.
Frameshift drive charging.
See?
Ready to engage.
Throttle up, bitches.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Maybe this time, I forgot that yesterday on the stream, maybe this time before I land, I can make use of the detailed surface scanner, because I had picked up recently a new module, very important, the DSS. Oh, I should be able to send out some probes to just, you know, just map the planet, the small planets a little bit. There's 2 planets, it shouldn't take too long for either one to maybe 4 or 5 probes, so hopefully. And why not? And maybe we can sell that data as well. Oh, throttle back, throttle back, throttle back. If you will. Oh, shit. Shit, I'm going bastard. Oh, crap. Come on, de-throttle. Decrease the throttle. No, I gotta turn back around. Super Cruise, why? Why? Let me de-throttle. Let me turn back around. See? There we go. And I just picked this manufacturings, this hub or station, just to have a reference point, just to not just, I don't know, fly into the nothingness somewhere, but to have an actual anchor point for the system, so that I could use the Super Cruise at all, really. And hopefully that's a star over there, Odysseys. It's not interesting to us right now. Should still be... No, it's not on the light side anymore. It's on the darker side of the planet. Okay. Maybe we do actually go to the light side. Just to make it easier on ourselves to find some biological stuff. Possibly find that. Okay. Yellow Nightingale Farms. That's not of any interest to us. We're gonna be we're gonna be orbiting into the dark side of the planet. Not a big deal. We can always go a little further into the lighter side. Oh, we should be. We should be able to.
Orbital flight engaged.
Uh-huh. Because it's always easier to get some biological samples on the light side, like on the side of the planet that has some kind of sunlight or daylight, if you will. Going in there in the dark, yes, you can use night vision, but yeah, it'll just make things harder. Okay, now we're dropping. We're gliding now. Okay. We're gonna go past it a little bit. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's see if we can... in the weapon zone, okay. Glide is complete, okay. So we're close to the surface. Maybe I can use some night vision. Let's go to ship. Let's go to... yeah, ship, and then... there we go. Functions, night vision. Let's see what you got. Oh, there we are. Okay, that's the surface. Nice little bit of surface display here. So, it's now, oh, no, that was wrong. Wrong button. That was that one. Let's see about it. We can't, we can't see shit here. Okay, the station would be way back there a little bit, at least. And, like, somewhere in the dark, back there. And, oh no, there it is, right? Idiot. It's right there. You big dummy. And, yeah, I guess that would be the station. And, yeah, we just, go over there a little bit. Maybe? Let's roll. Let's roll! Okay, we should... we cannot see the star. We're quite a ways away on the dark side of the planet. Okay. Maybe I'll just find another place to look at. Or should I touch down here in the dark? Just for shits and giggles. Maybe. Huh. I'm gonna... let me see if I can view the galaxy map. Make life a little bit easier on ourselves. I'm gonna go here. Planet system map. We are currently on B7. Display the planetary map. Okay. So this is where we just went past. So this is not the current state of being on the light side. It shows us here, but that's not quite what's going on right now. Maybe choose that one or that one. Tikwa? Yeah, maybe Tikwa. Let's choose that one. Plot a route there, or set that as a target. And they also have different things here. They have a commodities market, so you could check in the market there if you got the landing permit and everything, docking permit. Let's see if we can go back and then take manufacturing. Yep. Let's see if we can make it to the... Where are you? Come on. There you are. If we can super cruise there.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Escape vector would be up there. Be up, straight up basically. Throttle up.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okie dokie. Okay, so we are going further from the surface. That's why in the bottom left corner it shows us the target destination getting further away from us, which is not good. But eventually we should be making it back there. It's a signal source that wasn't interesting to us. Can we now maybe see it? Maybe a little closer? Just tipping over my ship to see. Oh, gravity well. Okay. Let me see. Okay. We're now quite far out of the atmosphere, if it has one. Away from the surface. Okay, we should be getting closer now. We're still in the gravity well. Well, that doesn't hurt my ship too bad. Let's see.
Orbital flight engaged.
Is that so? Nope. Okay, further away from it seems. Let's try and put it in front of us. Let's try and have our target in front of us all the time, if possible. Aha, there we go. A little bit more sunlight here. More on the light side of things. Okay. See, that looks a little bit better. We can finally see where we're going. So target over there, okay. Still on the other side, pretty much. So we have to circle around here a little bit more. Not ideal, but hey, it is what it is. Now we're getting closer and closer. Aha, there we go. Oh, overshoot. We overshoot. Let's just disengage the throttle. Let's wowee. Let's have a look around here. Where are you now? Come on. Come on. There you are. Tick 1 manufacturing. Okay. Let's see if we can glide in here. Oh, I forgot the... Ah, shit. I forgot the pros. Again. I'm gonna do it for B4. I'm gonna just see if I can land here somewhere. And just look around for some biological traces, maybe. Oh, I forgot it again! Big freaking dummy. Wanted to use the detailed surface scanner. Anyway, next one we do that. B4, the other planetary body, we do that. I mean, this planet has been mapped before by someone else, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just for us to get some data that we can sell later for credits to the what are they called? Universal Cartographics, I believe. Just to have some just to have some data that we can sell for credits. Always good to have that. Having biological samples is ideal, but having scan data, you know, from the detailed surface scanner, having some scan data to go along with the biological sample will be more ideal, you know, just a little bit more. And if you're lucky enough to find a brand new planet that hasn't been mapped by anyone before, or hasn't been surface scanned by anyone before, I should say, then maybe you'll actually get some decent money, like a little bonus on top. You know, and that can be quite, how should I say, lucrative? Is that a word? Let's give me some more engines, power. Tiqua manufacturing is over there, 79 something kilometers. We let's just throw it up. Let's go a little bit quicker. Go along the surface here. See if there's maybe something we can. When we get closer to the surface, maybe we can see something. I'm gonna say like 500 meters or less. We should be able to see something. Dropping 1.8, 1.7 kilometers. So like 500 meters or less, we should be able to see something in terms of maybe some plants, something like that. Some kind of biological traces. It's here. Let's decrease the throttle. Can I do something with my composition scanner? No, I can't. Let's press M twice for analysis mode. Nope, still can't. Okay, maybe if I... Nope, do not accelerate too much. Maybe I can do it here. Nope, still can't. Maybe different thing? No? Okay. Not a big deal. So the way I change between the primary A, or the A, B, and C preset is just hold X and then press RB on the controller, on an Xbox style controller. You can do it with mouse and keyboard as well, or keyboard controls. But I'm in the ship with my controller, so that's what we do. Okay, let's just decrease a little bit. Ah, looks something there. Ah, is that just rocks? Just rocks, right? Because I still have night vision on, maybe? Let's see. Ooh. Oh, a little closer. That's just rocks, and let's just slow down a little bit. Let's go up a little bit on the right stick. And then let me deactivate night vision so we don't get confused. I was lucky there. Some green stuff. I was like, oh, plants, biological stuff. Nope. That's your night vision, you big dummy. But still, we should be able to find something. Let's see here. Something here? No. Let's just decrease the throttle. Let's just glide along the surface a little bit of distance. It's just not too much. Don't crash into anything. We don't want to be stranded 54.9 kilometers away from the next settlement or station. That would be pretty bad. That'll be a long way to go. A long walk. There's all kinds of different patches of things here, but they are just rocks, I believe. Just nothing really here for us. Well. Yeah, auto landing, blah blah, whatever. We don't really care right now. Pick up the pace a little bit. Let's not get too close to the surface though. What's back here? Anything? Doesn't look like it. Game doesn't like to spawn anything in here right now, so it's just rocks. Ice and rocks. Okay. Well, let's have another look around. Maybe we get a little bit closer to these, to the settlement over there, the manufacturing hub. Worked yesterday, at least, when I went closer to a station. There was some biological stuff around it. A few kilometers in the general vicinity, if you will. Yep. Anything interesting here? Doesn't look like it. Well, let's see. So I'm just gonna lightly press my trigger, my sticks forward, the right stick to go up a little bit, not to crash on anything or into anything, and then just tip the nose of the ship slightly forward, ever so slightly, so that we can still see this ship. You know, it's it's a beginner level ship. It's not great for looking out of the thing, and well, ideally I would have to go out of the ship and go on foot anyway in my Artemis suit, but we're gonna do that in just a moment. Or 10. I don't know. There's nothing here. I'm just looking if something spawns in here that looks like it could be biological stuff. It doesn't even have to be like plants that are green and glowing and, you know, basking in the sunlight. It could be like fungi or something. It could be like a fungus kind of thing. Now granted, it's not going to look like a cartoon mushroom. It's not going to look like a Super Mario kind of mushroom, but well, maybe it will. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe. Shit. Let's turn off the auto landing, because that one is a little bit annoying in my way right now. Let's turn that off for now. A little bit less clutter on the screen. How do you like that? I like that a lot better. Anything here? Nope. It doesn't look like it. Interesting. Maybe we should increase the throttle a bit. It's quite a long way to go. To the station. Doesn't look like anything's here really. At least not from this height, not from this angle. What else, though? What else would be here? I mean, yesterday I got lucky. I found something pretty much immediately when I went close to the surface. But there was also only one type of biological thing. And I hadn't even checked the planetary information about that planet. I just picked a target and just went, let's see if I can find something. Okay. Getting closer to the settlement or station. So let's just keep the height a little bit. And then maybe if we get closer to there, let's say within 10 kilometers of the station. So might be something we can do. Oh, big freaking crater. Look at that. Wowee. What? Is there someone being scanned by security forces? Interesting. Oh, okay. I'm gonna steal my clothes. Sure. Contracting, yep. Okay. Okay, let's decrease throttle on an LB. Let's go into that blue zone area. That is always a little bit nicer. Let's just see if we can see something here. Doesn't look like it. Let's go a little bit less speed. Doesn't look too interesting here, does it? Looks pretty bland. Oh. That's the base over there. Okay, so we know we're at least close to a station. What's that rock? Big rock formation over there. Maybe somewhere here we can land? Let me just see. Pick a nice spot here. We have the compass map thingy in the middle, the bottom. That is going to give us a little bit of an indication. If we wouldn't go so fast, that would even let us see better. Let us have a better look around, I should say. A little bit of speed to turn. And then, yeah. I feel like it's the easiest to use a controller. If you can do mouse and keyboard only, fine. If you have a joystick that you want to play with, fine, that will definitely work. You can do all kinds of custom mapping of the buttons to keep mouse and keyboard, or your joystick and joystick buttons and all that stuff. But playing with a controller with the pretty much default layout, that helps a lot, especially with the ship. Once you get used to the controls, once you get the hang of it a little bit, it's going to take a little while, but it's just very simple with the controller, really. It's once you got the basics down, it's just very simple, and yeah, shouldn't be much of a big deal to worry about at all. Let's just turn over here a little bit. That's a slightly wider patch of things here. Okay. That's our base over there. I guess that's the one showing up there as a white dot on or in our vicinity. Surface is reddish. Okay. Let's put the landing gear, and then let's just
Landing gear deployed.
alignment is okay. It says okay. We should be able to land. Ah, see, manual landing. It's not that hard. Just pick the right kind of surface, the right kind of spot, and you can just land manually. It's quite easy. Okay, this is our current suit. I'm gonna go into my biology suit, the Artemis suit. Different kind of music this time. Nice. Okay. So press D-pad up and bring up my genetic sampler. And we should be good to snoop around a little bit. I don't believe there will be much here, though. It didn't look like the game was gonna spawn anything into us, for us, so... Whoopee! Whee! Huh. here. Yep. Okay. Let's just be self-assuring us that which way we're going. Well, it's kind of pretty, but there's nothing here for us, really. Is there? That's the hub over there. Oh. Wow, that is a little bit of a bummer. I don't seem to find anything here. Just ice and rocks. Okay, do we have full energy cells? Yeah, we do. We have medkit as well. Okay. Yeah, the item wheel is just LB on the controller. Just hold. And then if you want to do flashlight, you just go over there and then let go of LB. And then you can have your flashlight. And then same way, hold LB, right analog stick, let go of LB, flashlight is off. It's that simple. If you were in the dark. Okay. Let me have a look around here. Nothing here. No way it looks. Something in there? No. Ship's back over there. Yep. Okay. Now if we go too far from the ship, it will apparently just go back into orbit. So that's why I don't like to go too far away from it. What is it? 400 meters? 410 meters? Okay. I believe we have about a kilometer, maybe 2 kilometers. So anything like within 1 kilometer should be fine. Should be fine. There's nothing here though. Bummer. Real bummer. Thought I'd be finding something, but apparently not. Whee! Okay. Oh, there's a mission. A mission giver. A mission. There's someone in the hub or in the base that would give us a mission, likely a delivery or something like that. But I'm not interested in that right now. It's nice to not have a timer running down in the background for once. Just being on your own, just exploring, doing shit. Okay. Just snooping around for biological traces. Anything. stuff, right? Nope. Some kind of greenish hue over there, but that might just be a visual kind of thing. Might not tell us anything really. What's over there? Still just rocks. Might take the ship and fly over there. Have a little look. What's back there? Just more rocks. Okay, I guess. Yeah, guess so. Okay, most of these local messages in red, I believe they are NPCs, like pirates that are being scanned by security forces around the security ships around the hub back there. There's nothing here. The way it looks. Nope. Let's go back to the ship. Have a look around here. Nothing. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. 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 Something over there? No. This doesn't look like it. Is it? No. Oh, it is. Oh, hello. What's this? Hello? Ah, Bacterium vesicula. Ah, interesting. Interesting. So this stuff is over here. This is too close to the one I scanned. So I gotta go around a little bit more. Where's the ship? It's over there. Right over there. Okay. Let's see. Maybe there's some more back here. Maybe not. We could find some bacterium. That should be nice. 2 more samples. But where, though? Where would they be? How far am I? Doing something. Okay. So that's the one I scanned. Okay, that's where I have taken a sample. Okay, that also shows up on my compass thingy. Pretty nice. Okay. So I'm thinking 500 meters at least, maybe. It's usually something like 500 to 800 meters from the last thing you scanned. And we're gonna have a look. Super Bro, thanks for the follow. That's cool. Nice. Everybody come in. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Okay. So that was over there. The ship's over there. That's the last scan. Have a look around here. I should just take the ship. That'll be a lot quicker, I Always nice to get a little bit of workout in. Just walking. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I also don't have an SRV, so I'm just inclined to do most of this on foot. You know, not a big deal. 59% energy for the suit, okay. Always keep that. Keep an eye on that. Ship's over there. 490, okay. Still have a little bit of way to go. Okay. Is that something over here? Probably still too close to the other scan, but why not? Why not have a look? Hello? Oh. Insufficient genetic diversity, yeah. It's too close to the other one. That's what it's telling us, I believe. What else? What else? What else? What else, mate? What else? 500 meters away. Interesting. Maybe there. No. Oh. I'm gonna have to go back. Yeah, 800 meters. Let's take the ship, have a little fly around over the surface. There's 2 more samples we need. Not really sure about if I can just get back in the ship. I hope it doesn't reset my scan to 0, because that would be a little bit messed up. But should be able to just hover over the surface a little bit more, find a couple more, hopefully, of these things, of these scans, and then should be good. Maybe I'll look over here on the way back. There's nothing more here. That's a bummer. Let's go back. So yeah, fly about roughly 800 meters to a kilometer away from the last scan. Not quite sure if it will show up when I'm in the ship. I don't think it will, but we just go by feel, I guess. And then hopefully we can get 2 more scans, and then we should have 1 complete sample. And then, like I said, the plan is to go to B4, different planetary body, and then pretty much rinse and repeat ish, kind of. mean, yeah, this is kind of boring. Just some friggin' ice rock desert, but it has some kind of beauty to it. I mean, I can't quite put my finger on it, but maybe you understand. It's just something. This is the one I scanned, right? This is the one I just scanned. Yeah, well, not exactly, but it's too close anyway. Oh. Let's go back in the ship and hover over the surface. And hopefully find 2 more of these. I don't know why I can't use my composition scanner on my scanners. Maybe I need another scanner module to scan the surface, if that's even possible. Scan the surface while I'm hovering over with the ship. But apparently not. Apparently it's not possible. I might just have to do some more research. This is one of these games, apparently, where you have to do a lot of research. One of the best tools for that is Inara on the website, so if you have the possibility for a second screen, in whichever form, maybe use your smartphone as a second screen, that is also possible. And then, yeah, you can have a look at these tools and websites while still being in the game. Let's recharge a suit. Okay. Let's go in. Okay, so let's do that. I think I'm gonna leave my landing gear out for now. Just to make sure I don't crash into anything. Okay. Look around. So we've been over there. Let's roughly see if I go over here this way. I can find some more, maybe. Nothing here, the way it looks. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna switch from this ship in not too long. This is very, very impaired vision through this cockpit window. I don't like that. Even the basic ship, the Sidewinder, I think it's called, even that one was better. Oh, he just knocked the ground there. Landing gear a little bit. Okay. Let's look around. I can't seem to scan anything here. Okay, I'm gonna store my weapons. So that the hard points are used for your scanners and the weapons too, and that's when you have your analysis mode to use the scanners, and your combat mode. I believe default key on the keyboard is M, so M is combat mode, and then X on the controller would basically draw out the weapons from the ship. And then M again, the analysis mode. Just so you can be quick once you won't be targeted by any criminals, space pirates, anything. But yeah, because we're so close to this hub back there, this is a no weapons zone, and they will find us, or they might even shoot you down if you're flying there in a ship with your guns out. They might even start shooting you down, so yeah. Just something to note. Which is fine, I'm not here to start some shit at all. So look over there, what's that? Over there, what is that? Is that our shadow? That's our shadow, it seems. Is it? I guess so, yeah. Okay. A little bit more speed. Can't identify any more of these biological traces. Very scarce. Huh. Interesting. Maybe over there. No. That's not it. Maybe I'll just have to turn the other way then. Turn left. Funny. Funny, but also a bummer. What's that over there? Let's have a look over there. That's something maybe? Over there? The thingy things over there? I mean, it could be completely hallucinating. I'm a stupid idiot, and I guess it shows, but inside once more, have a little look around. Not really sure if there was anything there, but you never know. Okay, so we still have the one sample, pretty good. You can see the canister right there, the little bars. That's always nice. There's a ship over there, probably a security ship from the security forces from that hub. Very likely. Okay. I'm guessing it's just shadows. There's nothing really here, but I'm gonna have a little look around anyway. Unless there's some weird alien animals attacking us, which I hope doesn't happen, but I mean, I do have my guns, you know, just in case. A few of my guns. Yeah, Elite Dangerous is one of those games where, and even if you have only your bare hands, you use your bare hands then. I tried melee killing an enemy, it didn't work. Just smacked him in their helmet, it didn't work. There's nothing here. I was hoping for more of these patches of bacterium, but apparently they don't spawn too much in here. Bummer. Real friggin' bummer. Whee! Okay, so that's the last scan. Okay, it still shows up. That's nice. 5 kilometers from the last scan. Last location. Nice. This is a ship. Okay. Nothing here? Are you serious? Bacterium. Where are you? Show yourself. Show yourself, you little fucker. Come on. Come on now. Give me some scanny thing. Come on now. What's that? Nothing. Just rocks. Oh, look. More rocks. Yay. How exciting. Maybe over there by the mountains? I don't think so. Ah, bummer. This game throws some weird shit at you sometimes. Well, regularly, pretty much, it throws some weird shit at you. Even if you have a very high-end PC, I don't think it makes much of a difference. I can only imagine how poor it might have been on console. But apparently they are not gonna follow through with many more updates on console. So, what's that over there? Is that just screen tearing, flickering? Or is this maybe... Yeah, it's literally nothing. Great, great, okay. So we are 5 kilometers away from the last scan, but they don't seem to spawn in here. I'm gonna go the other way to where I found some stuff, and then yeah, hopefully there'll be more coming in that way. Two more samples is what we need to have a complete sample. Two more samples, pieces. Two more scans, I should say, of the same thing. Yeah, it really makes you question your own sanity just running around here chasing shadows, literally. That's I guess I am really stupid. That's why I play this game. I don't know. Let's see, what's around here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. 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 Something back there? No. Ah, bummer. Real bummer. Oh. So again, it should be only like around 800 meters from one scan to another, if they pop up. But if it's just like it is here and they don't, well, sucks to be you, I guess. That's what it is. And then you're just chasing nothing around nothing. But yeah. So ship over there, probably security patrol. space winds that are just roughing up the icy surface? I guess. Well, we did have to go over there. Can I just set a manual target? No. I can send a pulse with my sampler, but that doesn't seem to do much. Doesn't seem to give us any indication. Can send another pulse here, maybe? No. So nothing sticks. So there's nothing here really. Okay. See, maybe I've seen that in a YouTube tutorial-ish video, or in a guide video, but I forgot that you can send some pulses. It doesn't seem to draw from your energy either, so it's pretty good. Huh. Nope. Nothing there. Okay. Let's go back in the ship. A little bit of a sprint. Well, well. Recharge up. Back in the ship. And then, okay, let's launch. Hold the right stick. Let's go forward a little bit. Let's keep the landing gear out. Actually, let's
Landing gear retracted.
retract it just so give us too many of these weird messages on the screen. Let's just see. So we must have scanned way over there somewhere. Okay. So the hub of the base is over there, that way. And I believe I've been around, what was it, 1.5, 2 kilometers away from the base when I scanned. So, yeah. Interesting. Something here, maybe? So, no, it's just more shadows, just nothing in here, really. The way it looks. No. I mean, at least one complete sample. It shouldn't be too much to ask, but it's really dangerous. It do what it do, you know? Or sometimes it just don't do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Wowee. Let's not crash. Yeah, elite do what elite do. Or sometimes it just don't. Interesting. Oh well. Man, I was hoping that they would at least have something spawn in here, but rocks in back. Uh-oh. There's something there? No, that's just more shadows, right? Or is that just the one I scanned before? Can't exactly remember. And a patch over there? Maybe? Maybe. Let's get the landing gear out. Looks like that could be one of the patches here.
Landing gear deployed.
Yes, please. And let's find a flat piece of surface. Alignment okay. Should be good to land here. Let's go. There we go. Again, this is like basically punching in the dark. It's just something I can do there. See? Ah. See? Now it sticks. Nice to have that pulse feature. Pretty much the same one I got, I believe. Oh, I can sample. Yes! Yes! Nice. Okay. Do a little bit of sappy saps. Uh-huh. That's the one, right? 2 out of 3. Nice. Nice. Very good. Okay, I believe there's nothing. It'll be too close if it's right here. So, yeah, okay. Let's not waste any more time. Go back in the ship, fly a little bit that way, maybe, a little bit. And then see if we have one more patch to pop up to give us a complete sample. And then we'll be done with this planet, because I believe that's the only biological thing that we can go to the other planet. Hopefully the other planet will be a little less annoying, and then let's see. Okay.
Landing gear retracted.
So let's go just a little bit more. That's patchy there. Okay. Let's slow down a little bit. And so we find another patch over here somewhere. Maybe. Hopefully. Just keep going in this general vicinity. We are 4 kilometers away from the hub or base. Then good. Interesting. chasing shadows again. Oh, there might be one there. Might be one there. Could be. Get the landing gear out.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, nope. Wrong button. Again. Tracking. Okay. No. Yep. Does it work? So, let's see. See? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Alright, alright, alright. Let's go. What do we have here? Far enough away. Let's go sample. Ha! Nice. Sample complete. There we go. Only took us 2 hours almost. Frickin' frackety hell. Don't you love it? Okay. There we go. Alright then. Power up the engines. Okay, let's
Landing gear retracted.
do the thingy. Okay. Let's go up. Let's make sure we get some speed. Try to get away from the surface a little bit more, just so we're not crashing into anything or whatever. And then let's see, quick look on the map. B7 is where we are. Oop, I might have to go higher up even more. I'm still mass locked, so still too close to the planet's surface. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay. Let me see. B4 was the one that I have. Nope, that's the end of the spectrum. B6, B3, B. Those clusters. B1. So we have all kinds of stations here. Terminal, the Legacy. These are all stations. Horticultural. Those are like a research facility. They usually have like a bluish thing if it's an agricultural, horticultural, whatever. The hub, the forum, they're just terminal again. Yeah, all kinds of things. Your B4, there you go. Let me have a look at the map. Which one is supposedly in daylight? System map. Okay. B4, there it is, right? Organic information, none. Biological. Okay. This time, let's not forget to scan with the probes, just to have maybe a little bit more insight on it. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I can scan this one as well, the one I'm on right now, if I get a little bit closer, a little bit further away, I should say. Let me see, planetary map. Okay, these are supposedly on the... This one is on the darker side. Marcus Nutrition Habitat. Okay, I was there yesterday. We already know that one. Okay. That one I was there yesterday. Okay. Let's set this one as a target. And then we should have it a little bit maybe we can be a little bit clever, jump into space, and then
Frameshift drive charging.
maybe then scan both.
Ready to engage.
Ready to engage.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Shoo. Okay. Okay, we're still a little bit close to the planet. Let's honk the system again. Good. Okay, what do we have? What do we have here? What's that one? Transmission satellite? Nope. That's not what we're looking for. Okay. So our target should be somewhere that way. Yeah. Over there. Okay, that's the target there. Let's just slow down here. What's this one? Nightingale Farms. Okay. No. Hold on. Don't go so fast. Hold on. B2. Okay. That thing is over there. Is this one B6, B7? Okay. No. Let's get a little bit closer. So not, yeah, no. That one. Okay. That's it. Okay. I want to target that one. And then get a little bit closer. Just a little bit. Let's say 0.25-ish. Ish. Okay. Now, let me see. Okay. Get my hard points out. Can't? Okay. Still in Super Cruise, I believe. Maybe not. Let me see. No, that's not it. Let me see. Analysis mode. And now the surface scanner. Okay. Now the detailed surface scanner efficiency targets 6 probes. I can zoom in as well. Okay, a little bit at least. Yeah, I can zoom out and zoom in. Okay. Let's see. Let's
Surface scanned
Huh?
by 50%.
50%, you say? 50! Okay, let's go. This one. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. 71%. Not quite there yet. Maybe this one will do. No, not quite. Not quite. Okay. We're gonna need to do one more then. I need to do one more, like here-ish. That should hopefully do. Maybe do the rest of it. It impacts.
Surface scan complete.
And efficiency target bonus. Okay, good. So this way you know beforehand what you might be looking for in terms of there's only one biological trace, so I cannot LB RB doesn't do anything. If there was more than one biological trace, I guess you could just shift through which one you're looking for, which one is more important to you, or just go for any that they have. I like to go for any. I like to go try and get as many samples as I can, but it does take some time, definitely. So yeah, that should be good. 100% scanned, mapped. That's good. You can toggle the backside of the planet as well. That one as well. Okay. Let's see. That's pretty good. We can now turn around a little bit. Need B4. Need that is a star. So that's B2. Leave a target. That's B3. Okay. B2. There it is, B4. There we go. Let's go a little closer. like something different, at least a slightly different variant of the same bacterium, maybe. So it's not quite the same. Okay, surface scanner's still out of range, so we need to get closer anyway. It should then pop up into bluish or greenish, and then we should be able to fire our probes at the planet's surface. Just to get some scan data, that would be nice. Okay, still gotta get closer. Okay, now decrease the throttle. Surface scanner is now active. We can do it. Let's decrease the throttle more. Almost stationary. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Yep. And let's see. Okie dokie. Maybe here. Takes a while. It's usually going to arc around the planet's surface. Okay, it impacted. That's good. We didn't waste it. Oh, 31%. That's pretty good. One probe, 31%. That is pretty efficient. I'd like to see that. Let's go. This one. Left trigger. Can we see the backside of the planet? No, we can't. Okay. Oh, it does shift, but it's still. This doesn't show up right. Okay. 50?
Surface scanned by 50%.
55, that's pretty good. Let's go here. Left trigger. Can we zoom in a little bit? Uh-huh. 78, okay. And let's go here-ish. Maybe one more for the rest of the surface. We should be good, hopefully. Okay. Let's do one more. Let's do one more like here-ish. Yep, something like that. And then hopefully we'll be good to go. Have some data.
Surface scan complete.
Stratum. Okay, stratum I believe is pretty interesting. Just one source again, so just one biological, so RP, LB can't filter through. It's just one. But stratum sounds pretty good. It should give us a little bit of money if we turn it in. When we turn it in. Let's be positive about this. let's exit the scanner view. And, yeah. Let's pick up speed and go there. Do I have a point set? No. It lost. We'll lock the destination in, just so I have a fixed point, a target point. And then it'll be much easier to do that. Oh, there's threat signals as well, so there's going to be chances of enemy fire, but we don't want to go there. I want to go to this habitat area, and then close-ish to that. And then we should be good. I should probably retract my hard points. Okay. Or are they retracted? I believe so, yeah. Okay. Let's do the super cruise if we can. Oh, can't. So we are in the blue zone.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay. You should be able to glide under here now. Enter glide, maybe? Maybe? No? Okay. Interesting. Drop off from the cruise, yeah. Glide, yeah. Glide engaged, okay. Pretty good. That's the habitat there. Pretty much in the mountains over there. Nice little thing. When I got a glide complete. Okie dokies. That's good. Let's go deeper to the surface. The habitat is here. We shouldn't have to worry about that. So when it showed us blue stuff, it was all around here. So where the more flat areas are, over there, I believe, where there's more flat looking area. Okay. We should be good if we have the habitat there. Yeah, I'm gonna be here. It's the closest, I believe. I'm gonna be looking around here, snooping around for some samples to take. We already used the detailed surface scanner, so that should give us a little bit of data to go along with the biological samples, and that should then make us a little bit of money. And basically do this every day. When you play, you should be able to make some nice little bit of money. You can do it in your solo session, you can do it in your group session, you don't have to worry. Well, you do have to worry a little bit about random space pirates, NPCs. If you do missions, especially, they tend to just pop up in numbers and overwhelm you. So yeah. Don't let your guard down. Never let your guard down. Okay, let's decrease it for a little bit. Let's dip down a little bit more. And then hopefully we should be finding some stuff here. It showed us a lot of blue patch area here. All the way over there, I believe, but, across the other side of these mountains. So that should give us enough surface area to really play around. Get some samples. Let's decrease the throttle. LB. What's that? Just some rocky rocks. Okay. Okay. Let's let's throttle. Oh, a stutter. Okay. Well, well. Isn't that nice? Lots of stuff here. It looks pretty good. Okay. Let's get the landing gear out. Step down a little bit. Right stick. We can go lower to the surface.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay. Let's see. Somewhere near between the rocks. The most flattish surface. Yep. Alignment. Okay. That's what it says. Ooh. Let's go. Let's go down here. Yep. Nice. Okay. Disembark. That's pretty good. So, temperature 154 Kelvin. Okay. Is it Kelvin? I don't know how you say it. I'm dumb. Don't listen to me. So, let's get out our tool. Let's see, can we take... Aha! Aha! No, nothing here. There's nothing here, really. There should be, but... There's really nothing much. Maybe those over there? The white ones? The white patches? Are they the ones we can scan? Hopefully. They should be the stratum. Which is... You can see all across the surface here. A little bit over there, a little bit over there. Good. Hopefully. Oh, hello. Hello. Ready to sample. Okay. This one too? Okay. Let's take this one. This is nice. Right here. Yeah. Struggling to tectonicas. Okay. I believe that could be very good. 1 of 3. Let's see. Ships over there. Maybe we can go over there? Whee. On foot? It's probably still too close, right? But maybe then over there would be good. Maybe over there as well. Let's see, one at a time. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So that's not gonna be far enough, I believe. It has to be like, I believe around 800 meters, something like that. It's not gonna be far enough, I think. Nope, not far enough away. Bummer. Okay. Yeah, still not going to be far enough away. sample now. Nice. Two out of three. Very nice. Okay. That is around, what is it, 500 something meters? Okay, 550, yeah. So just around 500 meters, then that should be alright to be able to scan the next for the next sample piece. Okay. Ship's still there. Very nice. Maybe we can go out here. So there's more over there. That's not far enough away, I believe. Maybe down there? Maybe those down there could be just the right distance. Maybe. This one is possibly too close. Yeah, it's too close. Okay, doesn't do. We already have two, so we should be good once we get this next one. So you can almost go in a triangle kind of way, and then go back to the ship, and I should possibly be making this with this one energy cell. Possibly make it back. Hopefully. There's more over there. Over there. But wait, there's more. Okay. How about this one? Still not far enough. This one? Nope. Okay. How about that then? How about we go with that then? I went over there, I went over there, I believe. No, maybe. Maybe around here. Nope. Okay, not a big deal. Just gonna go over there. We do have energy cells, so that should be fine. We need one more sample piece, and then should be good. And then that would make this a rather successful trip inside of our system, our current system, I should say. Okay. And this is outside the new bubble. This is outside of the starter systems, mind you, so yeah, it's not going to be easy. Once you get out the starter systems, once you're out the bubble, then you're out. It's not going to be easy, but hey. No one ever said that it will be easy, right? So, what about you? Huh? What about this one? Come on now. Ah, shit. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should just take the ship. Yeah, maybe I should just take the ship. hours in and I haven't been kicked yet. Whee! Wow, wow. Just a little bit. Just a little bit further to go. One more sample piece. We should be good. Well, let's take off. Okay, so let's see. Some more back there. Some more over there. Some more of them popping up. Yep, that's pretty nice. Okay. Let's just go a little bit further, just a little bit. I can go back here if I need to. But should be good. Maybe those over there should be far enough away, right? Shouldn't have to turn back too much. It will likely tell me that you're not far away. Not far enough. Okay. Let's see if we can land here maybe. Around here, not on that rock, but like around here-ish. Maybe. Okay. Let's decrease the throttle. Landing gears out. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Looking pretty alright here. Let's go over here. Have a look around. What about you, huh? Oh, hello. Hello. Let's have a look. Nice. Stratum tectonicus. Nice stuff. Okay. Anything else that I need to look at here, maybe? No. There's only one piece of biological stuff here. Okay. Okay. Blue means these are not suitable anymore. I've scanned too close to this area. Okay. And, let's see. I want to go back to, what was it, Bowen Dock? Or current station. And see if we can turn in the cartographics data. And maybe the biological data as well. And then that should make us a little bit of money for today. That should be good. Alright.
Landing gear retracted.
Is there anything else here that might be interesting to us? You can sometimes find some artifacts or some ancient alien or whatever technology. But that is, I believe, not quite as common. Not sure about that. And they wouldn't be here in this open area. I believe they would be more like hidden in the mountains somewhere. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Well, let's go mark this station on not that one, on our map, and then there it is. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alrighty. let's decrease that. Oh, we're overshooting. Okay. Okay. Again. Not a big deal. We'll just go turn around. Circle around a bit. Not a big deal at all. And there we go. Almost there. Decrease the speed. Just turn on. Talk because I don't think I'll be good enough to land that thing in there. Because I could maybe, but these stations it's always a little bit tricky, a little bit finicky. The small entry window into these things. Disengage. There we go. Pow! Okay,
Zorgon Peterson, Kilo, Echo, Yankee. This is Federal Flight Control. You are required to submit a docking request before landing.
understood. Let's do that then. 7.5 kilometers, here we go. Okay. That's our magic number. Request docking.
Okay, Commander. Proceed to landing pad 1-4.
1-4, you got it. Then let's see, where's the entry thingy, point thingy? Hello? Where is it? Where the heck is it? It's not down there, right? No. Ooh, look at that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at third person. Where are you? Come on. Come on now. Not really yet. Is it? I'm just gonna circle around the station like a complete idiot. minor damages. It's alright. Everything seems to be good so far. Is it? Yep. External modules, everything's okay. We got ammo there. Yeah, got no limpets. Okay, that's alright. We can refuel later. So I wanted to take this ship and put the other stuff back on. Okay, I should be able to swap it with this one. Because yesterday I was able to turn in some credits and buy the new ship. Oh no, it just swapped it around. Okay. Oh, that's a bummer. Because this one I was gonna replace it with one that's in store. This one. Yeah. And there we go. What did I say? Okay. Called it. Kind of. A little bit. So. Can I do starport services without the game crashing or kicking me out? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Still won't do it. Because I want to refit this to where it was. And then use some of the other modules again on the other ship and make the other ship our main one. And this one can be in storage here. This one can be stored. Yeah. Okay. So now this is back to the old school config, to the basic config, utility mounts, shield booster. I know I don't want to have to buy it again. I can probably stack them on the other ship as well. If you stack 2 of these, they, like it says in the buy module screen, they will add to each other. Maybe this one I can store here. I just don't want to have to buy it again. I might actually buy a second one either way, but let's see about that. So this one. Okay, this is the lightest one. Is there anything stored here? No. It's stored in Mooch and the other one. Okay. I'm gonna have to transfer more of these over here then. Yeah. It's gonna be a few credits, okay. These are the basic ones? No. Oh, they're over there. I'm not quite sure. Life support, I've definitely changed that module from this one. Yeah. Believe I did. Okay. Power distributor. I believe I've changed that one. Yeah, 2E. That was the one that was originally there, I believe. Oh. So I should transfer these over. And then stored here, okay. Fuel tank should be the original one, okay. Let's go for these ones. Should be one stored here, maybe? No, it's in Mooch. Okay. So maybe this one I can just store here and then put on the other one, hopefully. Because this one was probably the most expensive part of the most expensive module I've bought so far. This was like $250,000. So 250k. I'm gonna store this one here. Okay. Yeah. That should be pretty good then. And now, let's have a look at our new ship. That is right there. Okay. There we go, baby! It's a Cobra. It's, well, hopefully it's got better view outside of the cockpit than the Adder. Hopefully. Let's jump into this one. There we go. See? That looks quite a bit better. Yeah, we do have some beams and bars that are obstructing the view a little bit, but not quite as much as in the Adder. I like that better. Well, let's look at starport services. See if we can outfit this ship. Outfitting. That's pretty good. Can I put these on the... I should be able to swap these, right? I should be able to... Oh, because they are class 2. I cannot put them on the small hardpoints? Is that it? But they're 1F. They're in a class 2 slot, but they're 1F, both of them. So they're only class 1, after all. Should that not be stored here, then? Yeah. Because they should be in the class 1 slot anyway, so store module. Yes, please. And I have cannons that I could put on the medium hardpoints, maybe? And there's one right there. And then the other laser on the other small hardpoint. Because they are class 1, and again, these lasers are class 1 as well, so it should be good. And the medium hardpoints, I have multi-cannon there. That looks good. And then fragment cannons. That should also be good. Put that thing in there. Alright. Well, they're also both class 1, but they're cannons, and I like to believe that the cannons are more along the medium hardpoint specification, if that's a thing at all. We can put mining tools in there as well, you'll never know. Mining laser, maybe. That'd be good. Or maybe we'll look for missiles. Plasma accelerators, that would also be good. Oh, too expensive and they don't fit. Missiles, how about that? Oh, missile rack. Okay. Seeker missiles. Oh, okay. less damage. They have a lower rate of fire. Okay. But the overall damage? Well, the overall damage is also lower then, but it's better than compared to having an empty slot there, I guess. So that's why it's blue, showing up as blue. What about these? Pretty freaking expensive, but they're not. They just have more maximum ammo, but that's it. Interesting. What about torpedoes? Is that interesting to us? Launches heat-seeking torpedoes. Okay. Well, it takes 5 seconds to reload, then it's not great. It does good damage if it hits, but I'm not sure. What about the cannon? So Seeker missiles are definitely more target bound, right? Should be, at least. Oh, I might save that for later. Utility mounts. Oh, it's got a lot of utility mounts. How about shield booster? That looks good. Definitely want to have a shield booster. Maybe another one? Nope. I can't. Okay, that would be a nice little defense system to have, maybe? Sounds pretty good. I think I'll buy that. I just have to watch my power draw. I'll be a little bit too high. But, if I could buy another shield booster, that would be good. point scanner would be good. A manifest scanner. Huh. Pretty expensive. Wow, wow. Shoo. Weak scanner. Chef launcher might be interesting to have. Yeah, I think that would be good to have. It's not that expensive. It does draw more power. So I'm going to have to do something about the power draw. Maybe I can put that somewhere else. And shield booster, yeah. Maybe I can store that one from that slot. And then this will also be I could buy 2 of those. But they would definitely draw much more power. I just feel a lot better if that thing is actually on the top side of the ship, which it definitely looks like that. There's 2 on the top side, this one, and 2 underneath. So this one and this one. Okay. If I could buy another shield booster though, that would be great. Nope. Yeah, I know. Don't just throw me out of there. That's them. Core internals. Okay, let's have a look. I have a 4E power plant. Can I replace that one? Another one? 3E. Okay, so that one doesn't give us enough power at all. That one's lighter though. But that's the only good thing about it. So the class 2 is lower. The D is lighter and slightly better, but class 2 is lower. Can I buy a 4D? Same class but lighter? I cannot. I can buy 3A. Ooh, which should have a lot more power. 3B. Also very expensive. Or 3C power plant. 3D power plant's not great. This one is not good enough. So we could do a 3B and then we would have... Oh, it's also lighter. It's lighter and it gives me more integrity, more power capacity, more heat efficient. That's pretty good. It's expensive, but hey, you know, it's pretty expensive though. I definitely do not want to go under $1 million. I want to have that emergency fund, a little bit of that available, and I'm hopefully going to make some money in a minute when I sell the biological data. But wow, 160,000. Okay, less mass, more integrity, more power capacity, better heat efficiency. Apparently, that seems like almost like a no-brainer. Where's the catch? Where's the catch? The price? Huh. Well. And the insurance cost of the ship is, of course, much higher than the other one. Let's go with the 3B then, should I? I guess I should. Seems almost too good to be true. And I can't buy a 4D or 4E, 4C, so yeah. This one will be much more expensive. Almost quadruple. Nah. Let's take this one. 3B. Looks like a good deal. Yep, that looks like a good deal. Looks like it's definitely a small improvement on the current one, so let's do that. 160k, that's alright. I should be doing that. Replace module will be stored, yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Thrusters, what do we have? Class 4. They are lighter, but they're lower class. Huh. Will exceed maximum mass, okay. Oh, it has an SCO. It has a frame shift drive with an SCO. That's great. I've only had the normal frame shift drive so far. That's good. Pretty good. Uh-huh. Pretty good. Okay, that is definitely a slight improvement. Life support, what do we have there? Okay, so we have 5 tons of mass, power draw, 0.42 megawatts, 5 minutes life support. But we can get one that is lighter, only slightly more power draw, not much, more integrity and longer emergency life support. Yeah, it's not that expensive. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. Let's buy that one. Is there anything stored? No, nothing stored that I can use. Okay. Let's buy this one. Pretty good. Okay, power distributor. Do I have one that's better? No, this one is... Oh. It's actually not better. Not at all. It is... It definitely suits the adder a lot better than this ship, I think. It does look good with being lighter and less power draw, but it has less power available apparently to the other systems then. So yeah, not the best. We have a 4E equipped. 3D would be here. 1A, 2E, 3B. Okay. Hmm. 4A power distributor. Ooh. Slightly less, slightly more power draw, but it's also very expensive. The other stats seem good, but it's very expensive. Maybe a 3B would be good? Engines and systems recharge. It's not that good. Hmm. And that one's much worse. That one is only suited for the Sidewinder for the basic ship. Yeah, no. I'm not sure about that one. Sensors. Let me see. Sensors. Huh. Interesting. I should choose them. They're the same class, but they're lighter. Yeah. They're stored here. I should choose those. Yeah. That's pretty good. Do I take the power distributor? Not that one. Do I take the... was it 3B? Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I'll find one that's more suitable. Not quite as expensive. 158 for a 3A. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look around for them later, I think. There's other modules that I also need to look at upgrading. So, core internals should be done now. I think there's not much more I can do here. Can I do anything about this? No, not really, right? More mass, way too expensive. It's almost $1 million. Friggin' hell, nope. It's okay. I'm an idiot. So let's see, shield generator. What is here? What is here that would be interesting to us? Anything? We have less shields then. So we could go class 5 because it's in a class 5 slot, but the best they have here is a 3A. And that's still less shield strength and less regen rate, so that really, and more power draw as well, so that really isn't good. No, we should hold off with that one for later. No. So, we're empty here. We have a little bit of stuff here that we can do. We have 8 plus 4 cargo units, that's 12 cargo units. I think. Does it show? Yeah, 12 cargo capacity, 12 tons, that's good. Okay. So many open spots here, wow. Wow, super cruise assist, yeah. Docking computer, is there anything better here? I don't think so. FSD interdictors. Flight assists. Oh, super cruise assist. No, there's nothing really here. Same thing. Okay. Let me see. AFMUs would be good to have an automatic auto field maintenance unit. That's what it's called. Auto field maintenance unit. But nah, it's gonna be much more power draw. We cannot sustain that in the ship. Ah, bummer. Bummer. I should be putting in my surface scanner anyway. So yeah. Ooh. Again. It's expensive, this one. Already bought. Let's put that in. Yep. How about this one? No. Okay, so this is for chasing after targets in combat situations. Oh, this is way expensive. Way expensive. Okay. Maybe this one's for later. That will draw too much power. It cannot sustain that. It's not great. Nope. Don't want that. So many internal compartments. I'm gonna have to do some research, I think. So many compartments. I could put cargo racks there, but I'd rather put some more useful stuff there. Well, we have all the current core internals though, so we should be good for now with that. Utility mounts, most of them are there. Nope, it's not good. Okay. Should be good for now. Maybe shield poster. Cannot get a better one here, I think. No. Maybe in another station then. We'd have to fly to another station and have a look about that. Okay. Still quite not done, the ship. Still more for us to do. Maybe if I have another cargo thing, at least that doesn't something stored here, right? That one. I'll just add a little bit of weight to it. More cargo capacity might be interesting. Ooh. Look at that. Shoosh. refinery piece, but well, that doesn't help us. We can collect some rocks with that, but it doesn't really help us. Nope. What about shield cell banks? What about those? Too much power draw. Nope. Doesn't look like that's gonna work for now. Well, I would say it looks pretty good. For now, at least. There's still more that we can do with it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Bim, bim, bim. Any map data we can sell? Nope. Okay. Okay, let's go finish off. See how much money we might get. Alright. Wow, this thing is wide compared to the other one. Wee wowee. Ha, cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's one there. And here. These control thingies. Pretty cool. There's a couple here. Alright. There's one in the front. Two on the front? No. Well, these are just thrusters, maybe. Okay. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Maybe with some more cosmetic improvements, it'll look even better. There's some spoilers and some stuff. Front and rear splitters that you can put on the ships. That's pretty cool. Alright, mission people out here as well. Pretty populated. All these NPCs here. And then you have a mission as well. He's got a mission as well.
Hello.
Hello.
Lucky that I'm a pretty good shot. Probably wouldn't be standing here if I wasn't.
Just so long as you finish more fights than you start. That's what counts. Well, I should probably make tracks. Can I be of assistance?
Maybe. Let's
You have
see.
organic data to share with us? I'm curious to see what you've brought
Some
us.
stuff. Oh wow! Look at that. Oh baby! I didn't expect that. That's freaking great. Let me see. Wow. 20? You saying 20? I thought maybe one or two. I thought like 1 million each per bio thingy. Wow. 20. Well, yes, please. I can use that money. Like, definitely, man. Yep. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Pretty cool. What do they have for me? Yeah, it's the handbook. Pretty nice. Wow. Now that was worth the time, I would almost say. Thank you. Until
Thank you
next
for
time.
your contribution to our research.
Yep. Well, now we're definitely going to go into more exobiology in the future, huh? Gonna find us some more planets, find us some more bio stuff. And, yeah. Amazing, dude.
If you don't mind getting on the wrong side of the law, you could really help me out.
Haha. Wrong side of the law, you say? That's almost like my second name. No, but not now.
You in the market for a new weapon?
Let me see.
Something catches your eye? Let me know.
Let me browse your stock. Oh. There's the 3 basic suits? Okay. Okay, I see. Well. Weapons, what do you got? Just the basic ones? Really? Bummer. I mean, that one doesn't look too bad, the Zenith, but, you know. You know.
All right.
What if I wanted to upgrade this one? Unavailable. Okay. Microelectrode, chemical super base. Manufacturer instructions. Alright. Well, at least we know what we need. We know we have a little bit of money there, but yeah. Pretty good. What is that? Chemical super base microelectrode. Can I buy that one in the markets? Or maybe from the bartender? What about this one? Same. The same things. Oh, it's the same things to upgrade. Cool. So at least you know what to look for and you know how many you need. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What about the suits? I should have some of the stuff for the suits, right? The Maverick suit. What do you need? Suit schematic. Okay, I have enough for that. Health minder. I don't have. Manufacturer instructions. Need that. Carbon fiber plating and graphene. Nice. Okay. And what about this one? Oh yeah, same things pretty much. Okay. Good. What about this? Can this one be upgraded? Highest grade. Okay. I didn't think this could be upgraded. This is the basicest of the basic suits. Okay.
Is that everything?
For now, my dear, for now. Yeah.
Anything else I can do you for?
I'll be back. I'll be back in a sec. Or in a parsec? I don't know.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. That's right. Let me see.
If you want to help the good guys get even and earn a few credits, step on up.
This star system
Maybe
is
later.
currently controlled by a federal faction.
Let me interact with the terminal. I don't have a market here. Okay, I could access the market through the ship. Or I could go talk to...
Something I can get you, Commander?
Definitely.
Looking to make a business transaction?
Mm-hmm.
You name it, I've got it.
Do you now? Do you? Chemical super base, that's what I would need, right? That was the one I needed, right? Did I need 2 of those? I believe I needed 2 of those for one suit, right? Or for one weapon? Microelectro? Did I need that one? I think I did. I should be writing it down. I should be going back and writing it down.
Great shape right now.
For sure.
Good if you're
I'll do
selling,
that
that's
in a
for
moment.
sure. Yeah.
Alright. But the
Well, it's long overdue, but I'm finally going traveling.
microelectrode
Really? I generally prefer to be
and the
productive
chemical
with my
super
time,
base.
so I can't say I've gone out traveling much.
I see your point.
Please, do feel free to waste my time.
Exactly, that's what I do. Waste your time. And I'm gonna do it again in just a moment.
If you don't mind.
Hey there. What was it again?
Something catches your eye? Let me know.
Um,
Sure.
that one, yeah, chemical super base and microelectrodes. Those I might be able to buy from him. Weapon schematic as well. Oh, weapon schematic as well. And this one as well. Okay. So 2, 4, and 4. Interesting. Can I barter with enough items?
You know where to find me.
Mm-hmm.
And may elicit a response from on-the-go officers.
Got something you need to offload? Have a look. The only thing you won't find is a discount.
Mm-hmm. So these I should be able to get one. Okay, if I use 2 of these, I'll be able to get 2 of the chemical super base. Okay. But I need 4, right? If I want to upgrade both weapons, I need 4, I believe. So if I use 4 of these and 2 of these, I could be getting on. This is some maths that I have to do here. Okay. So barter cost for 1 is 9. I get 13 for that one. 26. Okay. 18.
It's been so long since I went home, I can't wait to go back again.
Okay, so I will
Here in my home system is not a safe one.
I see what you mean.
barter cost. 9 times 4 is 36, right? So I'm giving away items with a barter value of 38. So I'm kind of overpaying a little bit, so to speak, or giving away more. Overpaying, not the right word, but I'm giving away more. And then, gonna have to look. Noam, thank you so much for the follow, and Mr. Unicellular also, thank you for the follow. Well, everybody get in. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Said it. Thank you guys. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, and now I finally saw that the overlay seems to work on the screen as well. Nice. I wasn't sure about that. Okay, cool. Good. Then I'm just gonna be, I'm gonna be getting items at the value of 36 points. I'm gonna giving away the value of 38 points. Oh well, that's 2 points that I'm losing, so to speak. Yeah, okay. Not that big of a deal. Good. Let's see. Confirm. So I get my 4 units of chemical super base.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Okay, what else? What else? You had microelectrodes, which I needed. Ain't that right?
Whenever I feel like I've got the hang of mining, I go and make some amateur mistake.
Oh man, after my first big haul, I was so scared of getting hijacked that I almost dumped my cargo the second a ship appeared on my radar.
Okay, let me see. 2 of these, that's 2, that's 10 points. And, oh, they don't, I keep collecting all these circuit switches, but they don't really give much, they don't give me too many points here. Bummer. Real bummer. Wait, let me see. Microelectrodes, oh, they're expensive, man. 16 points. And you can only trade from the same category of assets, which is, I find that really a little bit annoying. If I could just choose from any of my assets to trade, that would be a lot better. But I've said it before in a stream before, they make it unnecessarily complicated with the bartering. You can only trade within the same category, so only chemicals for chemicals and only electronic stuff for tech stuff for tech stuff. Well. Let's see, on 2, 3, 4 gives us 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 still doesn't give us enough. Now we'll have just enough. Okay. Just enough for 2. Okay. Well, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to do some more raiding next time I go out there in any kind of settlement or any kind of base or manufacturing plant. I'm just gonna have to raid more lockers and containers and shit. Well. I guess the grind never stops, am I right? Let's get these 2 units. I'm gonna
It's a deal.
get some breakfast. Getting pretty hungry here. Okay. Yeah, no. Ooh, weapon components. It was weapon schematics that I needed, right? Not the components.
Long overdue a trip back home.
Or did I? I'm gonna go back there and have another look.
There's a real comfort in the familiar,
I
huh?
think that'll be good for now.
Our local starport was the best. I knew that place like the back of my hand.
Pretty good.
Anything else I can help you with? If you got the goods, I got the credits.
You see, these items, all of them could come in handy.
I've been mining for a long time, but I'm still learning new tricks every day.
I made a few mistakes along the way, but things turned out all right.
Oh, I can buy schematics too. There you go. Oh, I can sell schematics. I can't buy from them. Cannot buy from him. That's kind of messed up. Can only steal them. I mean, borrow them, of course. We don't condone stealing here. I borrow them. Maybe. Okay, no, I can't. I can only sell shit. Alright.
A pleasure, Commander.
Right now, there's nowhere else I'd rather be.
I've never been that keen since I had a run-in with her security.
The Thargoids are an
I
ever-present
am gonna
threat.
have to take some shuttles.
They can attack anytime,
You're looking for
anywhere.
work? I'm looking for a hired gun.
Prepare.
Yeah. I'm also looking for a lot of things. You know. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give it a break here. Thank you guys for following. Thanks to everybody for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time with some more Elite Dangerous. I'll be mixing it up. I'll be playing other games too. Don't worry. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for following, and hopefully until next time. Take care. Bye bye.